Hey Batchers, Jeremy here. Welcome to the channel. Today we are about to watch the 4th episode of Season 3 of The Bad Batch, our final season. Now, I've heard things about the first 8 episodes. I'm not expecting too much filler in these first few episodes, but we will see. Considering how massive the last 3 episodes were, I expect this week's still going to have some big ramifications because we've got to have Omega reunite with the Batch. We've got to figure out where they're going from here. There are a lot of cards on the table right now, and we need to know how this is going to play out. Don't know why I went down the route of a card game, but here we are. Maybe it's Sabacc. I don't know. Before we get into the video though, please remember to hit that like and subscribe, as well as turn on notification bells. It helps the channel out so very much and lets me get more content to you guys. Also, the full episode reaction will be up on the Patreon, and thanks to all those Patreon supporters I already have. All of that out of the way. Oh boy, let's do this. Picking up right where we left off.
We need to get the nav reader online to extract the coordinates to Tantus for when we go back.
We're not going back.
We left the other prisoners behind.
Yeah, you're not going back right now, Omega. Love the heart.
To move.
See? Isn't this better?
No.
That was genuinely funny. She's got to be so exhausting to him.
Let's get to the spaceport.
Watch and learn.
I can hardly wait.
Okay, I kind of love this pairing.
Hello. We'd like 2 tickets on the next shuttle, please.
This shouldn't take long.
Okay, really should leave the helmet on, by the way. Troopers to show up. Take your wings and go, kid.
Captain.
He is just ready to start blasting.
You think you're good at this game?
Yeah, we better check it out.
Oh, I didn't even think about the crash shuttle.
You beat me. Fair and square. Nicely played.
Omega,
Thanks.
you really should have lost.
Sir, patrol found a crashed Imperial vessel on the outskirts of town.
Hang on a minute. We're not on here.
Oh, that was so
Get
dangerous.
out of here.
How many credits do we have left?
I'm not abandoning her. Take the credits. If you want to go, then go. I'll find my own way.
The one quality Crosshair has truly developed is his loyalty to other clones. Which, mind you, he didn't have when he was hunting down his brothers. It took a while for that to manifest.
Fine. We'll do this your way. But my skills are being wasted.
Noted. Shouldn't we free the other animals too?
Don't push it.
Be a good distraction. She's totally freeing him all, by the way. There's no way
I
she's
thought
even...
you'd come searching for your mum. Yeah, unfortunately for you, Lao has a very strict pet policy. Credits won't do you any good when Hemlock shows up. Would you think I wouldn't piece it together when I found that crashed shuttle? Nothing gets by me.
Let's try things your way.
Finally.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Send reinforcements to the cargo dock!
Well, they don't need to pay for passage anymore. Oh no. What is this? What is this? Oh, I couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
I hope your takeoffs are better than your landings.
We're about to find out.
Hatcher's like, you came back for me. Oh, yeah, that was not the place to be.
I'm heading to a remote location, and I sent a coded transmission for Hunter and Wrecker to meet us there.
I cannot wait for that reunion. Tatooine? Maybe? Where are we? Now? Ryloth. The moon over Ryloth.
Now there's a sight!
Wrecker!
I wasn't even sure your message was real.
Wrecker!
Oh my god.
I knew you'd show up.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
We missed you, kid. We never stopped searching. How did you escape?
I had help.
This will be interesting. Wow, the symbolism there. All right, I have to just start at the very end. I normally don't do that, but I love the visualization at the very end between Crosshair and the Batch, because that shot was showing the gulf in between them. I mean, come on, those guns weren't set to stun when they were going after them in the first season. Granted, we do know that Crosshair in the end really wanted them to come just back to the Empire so they could be a squad again, but at the same time, he went about it all wrong and he's done horrible things to them. I do like seeing that his loyalty keeps showing through, that he has developed his loyalty more and more since the last season, since Mayday, that he has now finally come to not really understand and not even really embrace, but he's starting to embrace his loyalty. He could have easily left Omega and gone his own way. He could have easily told her, no, we're doing it my way, or you can just do your own thing. He could have put his foot down so many times, and he could have easily walked away, and he didn't. He is showing loyalty more and more, which is a glimmer of morality we've always hoped he would have. Truly, the pairing of him and Omega, I think, has changed him a little bit. Much like Mayday. Mayday was kind of the catalyst for him coming to this point, to starting to have true loyalty, not just surface loyalty. He's always had a little bit of loyalty to his clones, or to his clone brothers, I should say. But he's never really embraced them as family. And I think Mayday was the catalyst for that. And Omega has furthered it, because he's spent months with Omega. She was his only lifeline in that prison. This isn't just, oh, they escaped together and now they're becoming friends. No, they've been talking to each other every day. In fact, the only person he's probably spoken to every day for months. There's no way that doesn't have an impact on him. And I love that we're exploring that. Now, as many know on this channel, I am not a fan of Crosshair. I think he has done very despicable things. Some of those things are, quite frankly, unforgivable. He's killed civilians, unarmed civilians, including children. Yeah, no, there's no walking that back. However, Star Wars is about redemption. And I will always say redemption is not a destination, it is a journey. There's no pot of gold at the end. There's no trophy that says you're redeemed. No, it is a lifetime of spending trying to redeem yourself, trying to do things to make up for the horrible things in your past. And Crosshair is starting down this path, which also tells me Crosshair is going to have a bad end in this series, because most of our characters who seek redemption in Star Wars usually find it by getting themselves killed. But also going back to that ending one more time, their reunion. I don't know if it could have been more perfect. Part of me was like, I wanted them to rush into each other's arms and hug, her and Hunter at least. It pretty much did that with Uncle Wrecker, her big brother Wrecker, I guess. But with Hunter, it was much more subdued, and I loved it. But it was more impactful in a way. While there was pure joy at Wrecker, just the feelings behind her hugging Hunter were very different. That was paternal. While I feel like Wrecker's a bit more of an uncle or big brother, Hunter's the dad. Hunter is fully the dad, and you felt that in that moment. It was so emotional. It was so wonderful. Every time Omega cries, it gets to me. That child is wonderful, and I could not be more thrilled that they're finally back together. And I'm actually thrilled that we spent an entire episode getting them back together, because I thought they were just going to start this episode with, oh, we've sent out our communication and now we're going to meet up. No, I preferred what they did. I forgot about how damaged the shuttle was. Actually, I just don't think I realized how damaged it was. The fact that, you know, the shuttle crashed, they couldn't really communicate. I'm fine with that. That actually gave us more time with her and Crosshair and showing how far he's come, as well as gave Omega some real moments to shine too, showing how far she's come. But it also showed how far she still has to go, because Crosshair is right in certain aspects. Omega leads with her heart too much and not enough with her head. Crosshair, on the other hand, is the opposite. He only leads with his head, and he doesn't have any heart, but he's developing it. And so is Omega. Omega is developing using her head, while Crosshair is developing using his heart. Whatever heart he has. I'm sure it's in there somewhere under some huge layers of rock. All right, what did you think of this episode? Leave your comments below. Were you satisfied with the reunion between Wrecker and Hunter? Were you like me during the gambling match and wanting to scream at Omega, take the money and run? What do you think Crosshair's fate will be in the end? Whatever your thoughts, leave them in the comments below. Like I mentioned up top, please remember to hit that like and subscribe, and maybe even share this if you enjoyed it. Also, before I go, as always, please take care of yourselves, and please take care of each other. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.